All right, family, welcome back. This is day number 40 inside of our 30K in 90 days challenge. And in today's lesson, we are going to be talking about the absolute, the perfect weekly content strategy. Okay. If you have ever wanted to be able to work 2 hours a day and it be effective and it be efficient and it actually get you results, I'm going to show you exactly how to get that done today. But before we jump into everything, let me give y'all a little introduction. My name is Tracy Walker. I am a baseball mom. I am a seven-figure digital marketer and have been on these internet streets since 2008. Okay, I was making money online when people were still trying to figure out what was going on. Some of these content creators was children. All right, when I was making money on the internet. So I've been able to do it with network marketing. I've built several different companies, namely one, I became a seven-figure earner, all from doing internet marketing, digital marketing. I did not do home parties or meetings or all that type of stuff, literally from the comfort of my own home. I was able to do it with affiliate marketing, meaning that there's other programs that I have chosen to promote and have been one of the top, if not the top female overall in almost any program I have decided to align with because I appreciate the message and the offering and the value that the program brings. And I have been able, as a content creator myself, created my own products and services over the years. My very first product I created in 2010, and I taught people how to blog. All right. And so that was a course. I had my first $10,000 day promoting that course back in 2010. And since then, I've done it with trading. I've done it with automating your business and systems and marketing. I've had coaching programs and downloads and books and workbooks and worksheets and infographics and ebooks and the whole nine. Okay. I've done that whole thing. And I am now at a point where I have aligned with a program from an affiliate standpoint that allows me, someone who knows how to do this stuff, to have more freedom where I don't have to create it. In meaning the course material, I don't have to support the community and run the community and come up with stuff to teach the community. I can be a part of the community. I can use my skills and I can make 100% commissions. All right. And then last but not least, I am what you call a marketing automations expert. Okay. Remember, I told you I was a baseball mom. All right. So that means, especially with my son being 10 at this point, being in the fifth grade, he's playing flag football. He plays on two baseball teams, and he goes to the gym and work out, and he has batting practice with his private coach in addition to the team stuff. Let me tell you something. Me having the freedom, the time freedom to be able to be a present mom is the absolute most important thing to me. It is the absolute most important thing to me. And so being able to make money on autopilot, being able to have my time so that I can drive to school, drive from school, drive to baseball, drive from baseball, drive back to baseball again, drive back, go to flag football, come back, go to batting practice, come back, go to the gym, come back. In order for me to have that and still have a ding smile on my face, it is imperative that my automation works. In other words, I can follow up with emails. I don't have to get on a DM with people. I don't have to get on Zooms with people for 2 and 3 hours and trying to convince them they should buy this or that. I don't have to do a bunch of meetings or home parties or any of those things. I'm not on the phone with people all day. And let me just say this. I am not a person that knocks anybody's hustle. In other words, if your skill set is phone sales and you are a master at that, I want you to keep doing that. If you are a master at being in those DMs all day and typing and texting and everywhere you go, you're doing that, knock yourself out. What I'm saying is that although those things work, they don't work as effectively for someone like me because the last thing I want to do on a Sunday while I'm at my son's baseball tournament is miss the tournament because I'm sitting there doing like this, trying to make sales. I don't want to. I'd much rather my automated system do all of the work for me. Okay. And so, with that being said, I wanted to share with you. I'm wearing a shirt actually that was created as a part of one of the companies I was in. I was a $1 million earner inside of this company. It's called Empower Network back in the day, right? But this was an event that was called Fight the Forces of Evil. And I just remember, I can't remember what year it was. It might have been like 2013 or something like that. But what was so important to me about Fight the Forces of Evil was that the messaging was all about what the forces of evil are. And what we were so excited about was that we wanted to fight the forces that kept parents away from their children because you needed to focus on money. That was evil. It's evil to take kids away from their children because, take kids away from their parents. When I say away, I mean literally separate them because the parents spend so much time at work that the children are missing their parents when they turn around at the school play, or they look up and they're looking for their mom or dad in the stands at the track meet, or they're looking around and they're trying to see if, mom and dad are watching for the cheer competition, right? The jujitsu match or whatever. It's evil to where parents are forced to focus on money so much that the most important thing being the children, it gets pushed off onto aftercare or a person that has to be paid for. So that's one of those forces of evil, right? The distraction of being a present parent. Another force of evil is poverty, right? And we wanted to fight the force of poverty. And I wear this shirt and I keep this shirt because it means that much. It is so important to me still to this day that I am doing a 90-day challenge. This is day number 40. I've been going live every day for 40 days, and we still have another 50 days to go. Why? Because I want to show you how to have freedom of your time and your money, and anything that is keeping you from doing the things that you want to do, whether it's the lack of money or your belief of the lack of money, or the lack of time that you believe you have. Those are evil things. Those are forces. Those are forces of evil. And we want to eradicate that. All right. And so I want to put everybody into a freedom boat. I want to help put everybody into an abundance boat. And I want to help put everybody into a joy. Okay, a bliss, if you will, about having a business that allows you to have a life and make money both at the same time. Okay, that is why I am here. Okay, that is what my calling is. And so I am here in full effect. All right, so now that I've got all that out the way, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, so here's the deal. If you're going to have a digital marketing business, if you're going to have a digital marketing enterprise, here's the key. You got to have content. Okay, that's the way this thing works. It's like if you were going to have a lawn mowing business, you kind of need a lawnmower. All right. If you were going to have an internet marketing business, you kind of need the internet. If you're going to have a daycare type of business, you need to have some care. Okay, in the day. If you're going to have whatever you're going to have, there's some basic things that you're going to absolutely need, or else it's kind of pointless to even say you have this thing. Or if you want to fight that you don't want these things when you know you need, like you would sound ridiculous saying that you don't want to have a lawnmower and you're running a lawnmowing business. That to me just sounds crazy. Okay. So it's the same thing. If you want to have a digital marketing, digital means content. It means digital. It means if you're going to have a video, that's a digital piece of content. It's got to show up on the internet. Well, if you're going to have a digital marketing business, then you've got to create the digital pieces of content. All right. And we can do that. And it can be done so simply if y'all hear me out. Y'all hear me out today. All right. So what you want to do is you want to focus on creating all of your content for the week. Okay. Today happens to be Sunday. The date is August the 18th. Okay. And a lot of times what I would do usually on Mondays for me, I know some people do it on Sundays, but Sunday is my rest day, child. Okay. I don't want to think about no work. Only reason I'm doing this is because it's part of my 90-day challenge. Okay. But that is the only day I have where I don't have to be dealing with what Josiah talking about. I don't have to worry about cooking no food. I don't have to worry about going nowhere. Now, the crazy thing is I did have to go over to Dick's today to buy some more cleats. Okay, I did. And I had to go. He got a new glove. And so we had to make sure this glove got broke in. So we had to put it in the steam. And the guy had to hit it with the mallet, right? I had a lot of that to do, which is on my day off. I have, I tell Josiah, I'm going to get me a sign that say, off duty. Mom is off duty. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my door, and I need to get me a neon. Hey, if anybody knows somebody that can get me a neon sign that says "Mom's off duty," I need it. Okay, I need that. I need that because I'm gonna put it right on my door. And on Sundays, honey, I'm gonna click my light on, and that's it. That's it. I'm off. Okay, if you're hungry, too bad. right? You better go fix a hot dog or go fix you some waffles or some things that my child knows how to make him a grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. Things that he knows how to do, he can do because I am off. All right. So I did do some things today because I just kind of had to do them. But normally I don't do work on Sundays because that's my only day to recover my own mental health and self-care. So Mondays for me is the point. Mondays, I usually will sit down and I will do this process I'm getting ready to show you, and I will line up at least the outline of my content for the whole entire week. Okay, the whole entire week. And literally each day, I might spend 2 hours, if that, on actually creating the content based on what I create every single Monday, which is going to only take me a couple hours, if that, for every day of the week, Monday through Friday. Okay. So here is how you're going to create your perfect weekly content strategy. Step one, you want to pick a day of the week. Step one, pick a day of the week. Okay. In fact, let me just kind of write this right here because I want, I'm going to step one. Let me write this in. Pick a day of the week. Let me save that. Okay, here we go. So step one is pick a day of the week that you are going to commit. Okay. I've talked about commitment. I've talked about integrity. I've talked about all the things that go along with what makes these strategies work and what will make these strategies flop on their face and you get zero results. Okay. I've talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. You are going to have to be the person that you need to be, where there's no excuses, there's no complaining, there's no drama around why you're not doing what you're doing. You got to do the work. Okay. So you're going to first pick a day of the week that you know you are going to be able to give yourself a good hour or 20 minutes or whatever it is where you are going to create this content. Okay. That's what you're going to do. Now, step two is you are going to use you're going to use this prompt. Okay. So step two is you're going to use this prompt, use a prompt in Chat GPT. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the stage right now. Okay. Hope you guys can see that. And right down here. Okay. Right down here. You can see this, right? And hold on. As a matter of fact, let me move this out of the way just so it doesn't block your view. Okay. So here it is, right? If you need to take a screenshot or you need to, do whatever, go ahead and do that. Okay. So that you can go back and write it down and you can make it work for you. But here is the prompt. Okay. Now create 7 video hooks. All right. Now listen, I say 7 because it's for the week. Okay. But you could very well do it for the month, right? You could say, give me 30. You could say, give me 30 where it's already written out in terms of for the whole entire month. I mean, it's just a push of a button. What difference does it make? Right? I'm just going to say 7 for the sake of it to keep it simple. And for some of my new people, so you don't feel so overwhelmed, right? Like it's a lot of stuff. So let's just do 7 for now, right? 7 video hooks, each addressing what 5 concerns my perfect customer has. Okay. Where one is, and for my perfect customer, is not having enough time. 2 is not having the tech skills. 3 is how to have an online business without a following. 4 is scared to do videos. And 5, how long will it take to see a return on my investment, geared towards addressing each of the color personality. Oh, well, hold on. Let me change that. That's not what I want. One at a time, how to have an online business without following, scared to do videos, and how long will it take to see an investment, a return on my investment, geared towards, nope, we'll just do it like this. Okay, we'll do that. All right, so create 7 video hooks, and it's going to be based on those 5 concerns. All right, so then we're going to hit enter. Now watch this thing go. Here are 7. So this is video hook 1. Okay, and what it's doing is that it is giving me 7 video hooks, right? Based on those 5 different topics. So here's my content for the week. Like, I don't know how much easier you guys want it to be. Like, if you can't do this, this is not the right business for you. I just have to be 1000 with you. Like, you cannot, I mean, listen, if you don't want to figure out how to do this part and I'm showing it to you, then I don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, goodness, you want to go to medical school and then you're complaining about whatever you're complaining about. Like, okay, this is not the place for you. If you don't want to learn how to just do what I just did when I gave you the hook and you can switch it out for whatever thing you want or give you the prompts and you go over to Chat GPT, which is free, and then you hit enter and it kicks it out for you. This is your content for the week. So let's say day one. So now, if you're like me, let's say you might put this together on a Monday, right? I've done mine because it's Sunday, right? Because I just did it. All right. So fantastic. So now I'm going to start on tomorrow, though, right? So the first video I'm going to do is going to be tomorrow. And it says, no time, no problem. What I can say, hey, busy moms, feeling like there's never enough time in the day to start something new? Let me show you how you can build a profitable online business in just a few hours a week. Imagine earning extra income without missing out on precious family time. Now, you guys know exactly how social media works, because if you look at Instagram Reels, or if you look at Facebook Reels, when we say video, it can even be faceless, right? Meaning that, yeah, you could be the person that says, hey, these things right here, boo, 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 and it could be your face, right? Or, or you could actually get some B-roll footage, which is just footage of just somebody moving or a background. It could be a forest. It could be, for me, I could have like a baseball field, right? Or a football field. I can have a batting cage, right? Because it kind of insinuates the backgrounds that I'm talking about, like a sports mom, even, right? And it could be that type of background more in a video format, where then I'm just gonna type those words out and it'll have the text on the video and put some music on it, and then have the description in the description and tell people to DM me, or hold on one second. Josiah, yeah. Can you close my door? Right, yeah. I'm live. Oh, sorry, y'all. Sorry, Mom. Okay. So it can even be faceless, okay? Where now you've got that background. You've got that background, you've got the words typed out, and you tell people to DM you, or you tell people to comment, whatever, right, for more information. And now that's your dang on reel that you created. It'll go on Instagram and it can go on Facebook with one push of a button. That shouldn't even take 2 hours. That should take maybe 30 minutes. And once you get good, 15, because I know how to find the trending songs and all type of stuff. It just, you can copy and paste that. You don't have to type it out. Copy it, paste it, and freaking go. Put some hashtags in there and go. Right? Okay, so that's Monday. Now, if you want to get really, really good, you can do what they call batch. You can batch it. Okay, well, hold on. Let me go back. Okay, so first, what do? We pick the day of the week, right? Step 2, we use the prompt in Chat GPT. Let me write this out for you. Step 3, you want to create a video, and it can be faceless, using hook given. Okay, so let's save that. There's number 3. I just told you what to do, right? You're going to create a video, or you can do a faceless video using the hook that was given. Now, the next thing that you can do is you can choose to batch or do daily. Okay, let me save this and show it. This is what I was getting ready to tell you. You can choose to batch the content or do it daily. So what does that mean? That means that you could sit down, let's say you got 2 hours, it's Monday. So I could sit down and I could literally create all 7 videos today in my 2 hours. And then I could go on Instagram, right? And then I could post those reels, do all the work to get the hashtags in, get the content in, all the music, all that stuff. And then I can schedule those reels to go out once a day over the next 7 days. So in your 2 hours on Monday, you could actually schedule all 7 of your videos for the whole rest of the week. And now you don't have to touch it again. Now what you need to do is manage your account and look and see who's responding, who's replying, who's commenting, and you make sure that you are on it, doggone it. Because if you have somebody raising their hand saying, "Hey, I'm interested," or "I want more," DMing you or whatever it is, then now you can be of value to them and show them, the link. You respond back and you put your link in there. That's what you're going to do. So that you could batch it. Or if you don't want to batch it, then today you'll do video 1. Then tomorrow you'll do video 2. Then the next day you'll do video 3. On the 4th day you'll do video 4. On the 5th day, you see what I'm saying? You could just do it daily, or you can batch it all at one time and schedule it to go out. Now, with the way my life is set up, oh honey, I'm a batch and schedule. Because I got 2 hours to sit here. I'm gonna get as much productivity done, because this is an income producing activity. This is an IPA. I've already taught you that. This is an IPA. This is directly related to the amount of income that I can bring into my household, right? What is an IPA? It's an income producing activity, income producing. So is me putting a reel that's generating leads an income producing activity? Yes. Is me scrolling the internet, being entertained by other people's foolishness, an income producing activity? No. Is me watching the video training an income producing activity? No. Is me asking a bunch of questions in the chat because I am procrastinating, because I don't really want to do the work? So I'm going to continue to find obstacles and asking and asking and asking and acting like when nobody has time for me nobody has the time to answer me right when I think they should. And I get to complain and say, nobody's here to help me. That is a defense mechanism that you create in your mind because you really procrastinating. Is that an IPA? No. Is doing the video and posting it an IPA? Yes. And until you start focusing on doing IPAs, then you are doing NIPAs, non-income producing activities. NIPA, a NIPA. Do you want a IPA or do you want a NIPA? Let's go with the IPA. Let's roll with IPA, because NIPA ain't helping nobody go and fight the forces of evil. NIPA ain't doing it. Okay? So these are your 4 steps. This is your perfect weekly content strategy. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to repeat. Let me just kind of go ahead and do this. Step number 5 is what? Repeat next week. Right? Save. There we go. Repeat next week. That's what you're going to do. All right? So I have now given you the perfect weekly content strategy. This is simple. This is easy. This is not hard. This does not take a rocket scientist. This does not mean you have to be a techie. What's technical about what I just shared with you? There's nothing. What you need to do is you got to make a decision that now is the time. Okay. Now I have shown you what to do. Let me share with you one of the easiest ways. I believe if you take what I just gave you, I want to show you how you can really start to make money by leveraging what I am also leveraging. And that is the Legacy Builders program. In fact, you will see a link right below this video. If you're here on YouTube, if you're over on my Facebook page, it's going to be in the comments. But right underneath this video, you will see a link that says get the digital marketing blueprint or get the blueprint. And you want to click that link right there. When you click that link, it's going to take you over to a page where it's going to ask you to put your email address in that page. Put the email address in that page. And I want you to flip over to the next page and I want you to watch that video. Now, simultaneously, my automated email system, right, that I don't have to worry about, is going to email you the actual $900 a day blueprint. And it's going to tell you how you can get yourself to a point where you're earning $900 a day. Now, if you're coming here with the expectation that because I'm telling you that it's possible to get to $900 a day, that you think you're going to start making $900 a day today, your mindset is off. Your mindset is off. That's just like telling a child, hey, listen, this is how you can get to the MLB. It doesn't mean that you go to 2 practices and now you're going to the MLB. It doesn't mean that you're going to go and you're going to play in 3 games of football and now you're going to the NFL. Okay, so it's the same thing over here. Y'all don't get to play dumb with the internet, but y'all have real life going on with other careers and other lines of work. You know, somebody says, "Hey, here's how you can become a doctor." You know good and well you're not going to be a doctor the next day just because you enrolled yourself in medical school. You know that. So do not try to play the role like you don't understand that that is the same thing over here. It's a real thing. It's a real career. It takes time to build up stamina, to build up muscle, to build up momentum, to build up all the things that you need to have an online business. The same way it takes time to build up your muscle, your stamina, and the skill sets that you need to play in a professional sport. It's no different. Professionals get paid, amateurs do not. Do you understand that? So professionals get paid. If today is day one, week one, month one, maybe in some cases, year one, you're still an amateur. So you got to get connected to your vision. And you cannot afford to try to psych yourself out with unrealistic expectations. So the blueprint is there to show you that if you follow this way, you follow this strategic and tactical approach, you can build yourself up to 900 a day. But what if you made 900 this month from your digital marketing business? When's the last time you ever made $900 on the internet from one sale? Probably never, a lot of people. And then you keep doing that, maybe once a month, once a month. Okay, but that's an extra dang near $1,000 a month that you wouldn't have had, period. Now you getting the hang of it. Okay, you got more content working for you month two, month three. Now you might make a sale once a week, twice a month, three times a month. If you did it twice a month, that's $1,800 a month. That's your rent. That's your mortgage. Like we're getting somewhere now. Now you're taking it serious for real. Now you can make three times a month, four times a month. 9 times 4 is 36. That's $3,600 a month. Do you realize that that right there is more than some people's salary? And you're playing around having fun on the internet using Chat GPT, talking to a group of people where you actually can help them, and you playing around. You hear what I'm saying? So I want you to go ahead. I want you to click that link and I want you to get your hands on that blueprint and I want you to review that video and I want you to review the information that is given to you after that video so that you can see how valuable and how beneficial it is for you to have a program that you are affiliated with, like Legacy Builders, that gives you 100% of the commissions for every sale that you make, that allows you to market and resell training material and content that you do not have to create. You can plug yourself and others into the community of over 36,000 people that you don't have to do Zooms for every week, that you don't have to do webinars for, that you don't have to create content for, that you don't have to do any of that. You can just be a part of something that has already been built way before you even got there, that has its own life, that has its own pulse, and it has its own vibe. And you get to learn the skill of marketing using digital marketing. You get to learn the strategies. You get to learn, and here's the kicker. Whether you choose to sell Legacy Builders for 100% commissions or not, what you'd be learning from Legacy Builders can be applied to whatever you have going on. If you sell hair, don't you think that you could learn how to be more effective with how to use digital marketing to sell your hair? If you sell t shirts, don't you think it could be beneficial for you to learn digital marketing to effectively sell more t shirts? If you have a coaching business, don't you think it could be highly beneficial to you to learn how to effectively use digital marketing to acquire more clients? Do you guys understand? When you learn how to do something, which is what our program teaches you how to do, then it is you can use it in any applicable environment. But if you'd also, or and if you'd also like to make money from sharing how other people can learn, like when you go to the movies and you like the movie, you say, "Oh, girl, you should go see this movie." If you learn something and you think it's valuable for somebody else to learn something, you could refer them, hey, you need to check out this program. And now you give them your link. If they buy, you make 900 bucks. If they don't, then you don't. Like, it doesn't make you any difference. Why? Because you're using the material to build your own business anyway. So click on that link, get your hands on the digital marketing blueprint. It is right under this video inside the description on YouTube. It's in the comment section on Facebook. And I hope that you guys enjoyed today's session. We got this joker done in right under 30 minutes. Yeah, let's go, day 40. And guess what? I will see everybody right back here tomorrow, okay, for day number 41. We're going to keep the train moving, and we almost halfway there. Day 45, we'll be halfway there, all right? So meet me there. And don't be square. All right. That was kind of corny. I know. But anyway, see y'all tomorrow, day 41. Go to the link, get the blueprint. Bye.